Stop it. We're not saying that on camera.
What was that? Welcome back to another episode. We're going to kick off the episode today with a plug for the Cool Guy Club stickers. Still got a ton of them. We ordered 150 more stickers because all of you guys bought them in the last episode and we sold out. If you want a Cool Guy Club sticker, they're $3. Just leave us a comment on YouTube and we will go ahead and ship you one. If you're listening to the podcast, we gave away some free ones, but now we got a re-up order, and it's so stoked that you guys actually want these. They're so stupid. This shit sucks. I'm going to bed at 9:30. Super duper reflective. I don't know if it can reflect off my face, but it is like crazy. There we go. Crazy reflective. Oh my gosh. Super bright. Throw that on your car. You saw a kind of a little bit of a teaser a second ago about what to expect in this episode. But instead of keeping you guys at bay, we're just going to get right into it. Boom, you can kind of see it in the garage. Let's see if we can get these moldings off. And that way we can sand the doors and prepare for paint. The inner skin of the door's off, the door handle's off, the pull handle's off, everything's off here. Let's slowly close the door. Pull the door handle, pull the door locks. I'm not gonna pull the glass yet because I don't have anywhere to put it. Close it slowly. Oh shit, I don't know how I'm gonna open that door. I guess I can figure out. There's a little thing in here. Push it down and the door should open. I got it once before. Now it won't open. Great. Oh no. There's still a door handle on the inside. Okay, good. What do you see? Let's try and pull the rear bumper off and take out the front seats. Yeah, take out the... No, we'll leave the seats in. I think because if there's overspray during painting, that's okay. So we're going to try and pull off the rear bumper, fit up the fenders properly, and then sand. It's coming off. I freaking hate this thing. What is this, right? Like stupid extra things. Pointless. There's a nice JDM front bumper there. I'm actually on the ground. Sick. We just took the rear bumper off, and holy cow, the rear of the Corolla looks like a race car now. It looks like a race car. You can tell. This guy thought he was a racer because he has a Wiseco piston sticker here. Some dents here. I wonder what kind of life this car had before us, because it definitely has signs of a wannabe track car. But today, now that we got the bumper off, you can kind of see the cars slowly evolving. We're gonna pull the gas cap, and then I'm gonna get to work on all this Bondo here. Hopefully we can make a sense of all this stuff. I hope to God there's metal underneath here and this just isn't Bondo, but we'll see. Alright, gas cap's off. There you go. And you can see it's a pretty sizable dent in here. I wonder why. I mean, there's also a lot of Bondo in here. But we're gonna try this old drift way. I used to watch some drift events where people would get inside their car and try to hammer from the inside. So I wonder if I could fix this dent right here by hammering on the inside. Let's see if I can give it a nice whack. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm cracking all the Bondo, but who cares? Let's see here. Oh! There you go. Look at that, babe.
Wow.
I know.
Yuck.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Fucking Bondo. Bondo. Look at all the Bondo chips from this quarter panel here. I mean, we hammered out the dent. It looks pretty smooth. I'm gonna definitely sand this, but instead of chiseling the Bondo away, I think we're gonna try and sand it. And I'm gonna put on some like 80 grit, a mask, and see what happens. Okay, that's most of the work we did today. You could tell these fenders are pretty chewed up. I mean, you can see how thick the Bondo is here. Let me show you compared to my nail. Look how thick it is. There's Bondo everywhere on this car. Even back here, we got most of the dent out. And I'm gonna chisel away some more of this to see if there's more rust. But if it's not much rust, like just this, then I'm actually gonna leave it and just Bondo over it, because I don't know if we have the skills to re-Bondo a whole entire quarter panel, but I don't want cracks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sand all this. See, this cracks here. I'll probably chisel all this out and then sand everything again to make it rough and at least shiny metal like I did here. And then with this as well, we're gonna go ahead and sand off all the rust that we can. In fact, there's a piece of Bondo on the ground here. Look at this. That obviously had, I mean, you could probably see the way the water got in, had leaks, and the water made it rust. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue to chop this off. I'll probably chop this radius here and then sand all this that I can, and then sand off all the rust, and then I'll probably spray some rust inhibitor on the metal. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend with Bondo. There's a line here, do you see the body line? And then put a fender flare on here. The fender flare will probably go into the metal here, but I need the surface to be clean so the fender flare can actually rivet to something. And then once the fender flare's on and we have that all mocked up, then I'll re-Bondo everything to make it nice and smooth, fit the fender flare perfectly, rivet it in, and then paint the car. So that's what we're looking at now. I actually haven't ordered the fender flares because they need to come from Indonesia, but this is a really good sign for fender flares. I'm also waiting on the wheels to arrive. Evasive, come on, man, it's been 4 months. Where the hell are my wheels? To see how big of a fender flare we need, but that's pretty much most of the body work we're gonna do today. My gosh, look at this mess. That's all, those are all pieces of Bondo that came from the car. Holy cow, look at all this. Jeez Louise. My God. Yesterday we got into some sanding of the car, and you can see we did pretty good with removing some of the Bondo. There's a lot of rust on it. We'll get to more of that later today, but what I want to do is put the 4 headlights on, and that means today we have to drill. Emily's got the puppers out. I got basically everything I need for the 4 headlight conversion. We got the fenders, with the lights in the buckets. We got new bulbs. They're all HID converted. And we're gonna try and fit this up. I think when Sadu and I came over, the best hole, the hole that seems to work is that bottom one there. And then these ones seem to need to be drilled out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling, and wish me luck, because if I mess up, I'm gonna have to repaint this whole, I'm gonna repaint it anyway. Repaint the whole front end, and I can't find another set of these for that same amount of money because I don't have it. So let's start drilling, baby. Okay, one side is on, kind of. We're gonna put the buckets on here, but the 4 headlights are starting to shape up. Now I know exactly what to do on this side, so let's get to work. Okay, 4 headlights are on. Look at the grill. There's some fitment issues that we gotta work through. I know this isn't buttoned up, but that looks like it'll radius really nicely on the blinker here. This side doesn't look so good. I'm not sure if that's a fender issue or if it's the headlight issue. I just don't know enough about these cars to figure out where they sit, but I think that's gonna do it. Oh, let's see the other side. All right, so once we bolt this in, we should go up and around the headlight. And then up. It should go like that. Okay. So that's gonna be real tight. Whew. We got the headlights in, new surround. It fits pretty good. And there we go, we got the 4 headlights on. The wheels finally arrived. I'm not gonna give away what they are, but I'll give you a big hint. Ready? Oh! Should we open them on camera? Let's do it. Cool Japanese writing. Ultimate gear of driving. I am so going to use that. Japanese instructions. I mean, if you don't know how to install wheels, you probably shouldn't pay what we paid for these. Center cap, maybe? It came with black lug nuts. How does it know? Oh, here they are. Wow. Work equip 01s for the TE72. I have them here sitting on our Nitto tire NT01s. 14-inch NT01s. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's put these on the front of the car so they look. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. Oh my gosh, that lip is amazing. This is crazy. Does it sit flush? The answer there is no, it doesn't sit flush. You could probably cut this part out. It doesn't look even rolled at all. And flip it out so it'll come out to about here, but still isn't gonna be flush. So really we do have to install fender flares. It's okay, we got a guy for that. But they are on. Look at them with the wheel woods. Oh my gosh, the fast brakes. Shoot, you guys wanna see the specs? I mean, they don't fit stock Fender TE72s. This is not, I wouldn't say this fits, but let's show you the specs. 14 by 8.5, -9. And what that does is that gives us a mega huge lip. Oh my gosh, this lip is massive. You can see it's a 3-piece wheel with a silicone bead there. Let's go check out what else we got. Let's come back here. Okay, let's take the knife. I mean, shoot, these wheels need to come with center caps. Oh, here, let's put these on. Woo! There it is. Oh my gosh, that looks so. I didn't put the center cap in all the way because we have to mount tires on it, and you need to put the tire mount machine down the center of things, so I don't want to ruin these. But here we go. Work equip 01s. You can see the nice little work detail here. Rivets, huge lip. The car is going to look absolutely amazing driving down the street with those wheels. Oh, let me show you some progress we made on this, by the way. We took everything off here. Took the door panels off. We took all this off so we could sand it. Came over here, pulled the bumper, pulled the badging, and now it's time for some sanding. There's still some more sanding to do because that's just a lot of Bondo. But the next couple episodes will be paint and body work, mounting, the work wheels of the NT01s, and then all the final button-up things, wires, gauges, clusters, all that stuff will be in the next few episodes. Thanks for watching. Holy cow, I am pumped.